Okay, well, it's about that time. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning. How you doing, my brother?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Oh, me too. I'm very fantastic.
Oh, yours is very.
Yeah.
Mine is just
Yeah,
fantastic.
fantastically fantastic.
You.
God has been good.
That
I am
hasn't
I am
changed
super
it.
fantastic.
You are what about the super?
Super.
Is this a
Fantastic.
competition?
No. It's a feeling.
Me now, it boils down to fantastic.
What else?
Brilliant. Yeah. Listen, please make sure that if you have a phone in your hand, then you enhance your news review experience by joining us on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Just look for Joy 99.7 FM. Don't forget to like, comment, and share our live feed. All right. And of course, there's that added advantage of being able to watch some of the videos of the clips that we play to you. So tune in and, of course, join us live on Facebook and YouTube for the news review. It's almost like a TV show now, isn't it? The news review.
It is actually. I mean,
Yes.
somebody sent a message the last time on Facebook Live and said, "Well, you people are making it look like a TV show. I think you should make it a TV show."
Well, it is now. It's the news review TV show on Facebook Live and YouTube. All right,
Exactly.
Check it out. So we'll start with the Drive Safe campaign, brought to you by Joy News and Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Ghana Company Limited. Toyota, superior quality. Avoid all distractions. Keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. Be visible. Drive with your lights on. That is how you drive safe.
And whatever your terrain, the Toyota Hilux is the ultimate vehicle for road transport. With a powerful engine, tough suspensions, and roomy interior, the new Toyota Hilux takes you to new levels of refinement and style. In two variants, 2.8-liter turbo and 2.4-liter, the new Toyota Hilux is designed to offer driving capacities for smooth on- and off-road condition. Get yourself a manual or automatic transmission Hilux assembled in Ghana from Toyota Ghana Company Limited now and enjoy 3 years manufacturer's warranty or 100,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. Remember, credit purchase is available through special arrangement with our finance partners, and you can also trade in your used Toyota vehicle for new models if the previous model was purchased from Toyota. So walk into any Toyota Ghana branch in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Tamale, Takwa, Takrady, or call 0302910204 for further inquiries. Toyota Ghana Company Limited is proud to be associated with Joy FM, Joy News, Drive Safe Tips on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality.
Superior quality. All right. So, Say It Right this morning is brought to you by Korba Payment App. Korba, our lives simplified. And Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Something must be done.
Pop quiz. Do these two words have the same meaning? Imply and infer. The answer is no. To imply means to hint at something without actually saying it. To infer means to make a deduction from something that was not stated categorically. Here's the simple way to explain it. The speaker implies and the listener infers. And now we all know how to say it right. Nangin.
Yes, that's how to say it right. And, everyone can use Koba. It's got a payment channel for the big bosses, the market woman, the mechanic, the cocoa seller, and the small shop owner. Sit back, relax, and simply pay for your old students' association dues and contributions, transfer funds across all bank accounts or mobile money wallets, top up airtime and data, pay your insurance, TV subscription, utility bills, pay your school fees, and pay for that watching. Do all these and more on Koba and get a free life insurance cover with Prudential Life while you transact your business on Koba. Use Koba and enjoy life's little pleasures. Download Koba on Play Store, the App Store, or access via the WhatsApp channel 0242426186 or just dial *365# and follow the prompts. Koba, our lives simplified.
Now, when I was preparing for today's Say It Right, I came across a very interesting word. What's the opposite of warmth? Anybody know? Opposite of warmth?
No.
Okay. Well, let's see if somebody out there knows. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Tell us what's the opposite of warmth. By the way, we had a winner for the Paisley Challenge, and that person wins some data, some free credit. So we'll make sure we give that out. We'll announce the name later on today's show. But I want to know if you know the opposite of warmth. I can assure you guys it is a word you have never heard or used before. I can bet my salary on it. All right, so that's all to come. Right now, though, the news review is brought to you by First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different, Star Assurance, your solid partner, and Visa Contactless Card. Tap to pay with your Visa Contactless Card. It's fast, it's easy, it's secure, it's Visa, everywhere you want to be.
And owning a car is now so easy because of First Atlantic Bank. I mean, with a Pebble Auto Loan from First Atlantic Bank, you can purchase that dream car and pay off in monthly installments instead of having to pay the full price all at once. All you have to do is pick up an invoice from an accredited car vendor and visit any First Atlantic Bank branch in Accra, Kumasi, Tema, Takrady, Techiman, Tamale to sign up to the Pebble Auto Loan, and voila, you'll be cruising home in that dream car without hassle. For further information, kindly call 0302682203 or 0302679253. Terms and conditions apply. First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different.
May I have your attention for this all-important, mind-blowing filler and just an announcement? Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
All right then. Have you ever dreaded the stress of spending too long on queues in the stores, or hearing no change when you pay cash for your items? All that should be a thing of the past. You and I can now spend less time on checkouts and speed up our payments when we tap to pay with the new Visa Contactless Card. You heard me, the Visa Contactless Card. Visa Contactless Card is the new, safe, easy and faster way to pay at stores, restaurants, shops, bars, cinemas, at your favorite merchants every single day. To get started with this cool and secure payment lifestyle, just check that your Visa card has the contactless symbol, and then just tap to pay on a contactless payment device when you're checking out at a merchant store. And finally, confirm your payment, and that's it. That's simple. If you don't have a Visa contactless card, don't worry about it. Just ask your bank for one. So, when you need to dash in and out of the store, the Visa contactless card is the one for you. Remember, next time you hang out with family, friends, or grab lunch, pay like a pro. Tap to pay with your Visa contactless card. It's fast, it's easy, it's secure, it's Visa, everywhere you want to be. So, just before we get into the papers today, I caught this on the news and I thought it was interesting. Okay, so in September 2019, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, promised to upgrade the slum of Old Fadama.
Yeah.
He told the people, and to quote him, Nana Akufo-Addo says, I should tell you that the services we give to the people of East Legon, we should give the same services to the people of Agbogbloshie.
Yeah.
It's been 22 months since this was said, and the people are appealing to the Vice President to honor his promise. Here's a report from Jojo Kobana.
Fuado say, the services are Yedima East Legon. Let us give the same services to Agbogbloshie.
The crowd hyped on adrenaline and fighting for space just to catch a glimpse of the Vice President chant and scream their lungs out. The Vice President, who knows how to charm the crowd, again feeds on their energy and added,
The lives of the people of Agbogbloshie matter as much as the lives of the people of East Legon or cantonments. Yeba to solve problems.
Old Fadama is expanding rapidly, almost bursting at its seams, and a major threat to the existence of the Korle Lagoon. They come eager to make it in life, but only to realize that the grass isn't always greener in Accra. Many urban migrants have no choice but to cram in very little spaces at night.
This is the first government that is coming out with a development program for this community.
Daniel Atta came from a village in the Upper West region, pregnant with high hopes of becoming a police officer. But that dream could not materialize. Going back to Wa was not part of his plans. He pays 50 cedis weekly rent for a small area in this wooden story building. Here too, there's no bathroom.
You know, when I came here first, I did not know where to sleep. So the best place I could sleep is outside, just by the roadside.
Daniel is not your ordinary slum dweller. He follows the news religiously and has some very sharp views.
Last 4 years, really, I don't see any development, but I can talk of, the road line just behind here, yeah. That road, it used to be terrible. For the past years, 2-3 years, I have seen that road has been tight.
He wants political leaders to be sensitive to their needs.
This community need a lot of things. They don't have school here. They don't have school here. The accommodation problem here is very terrible. Water they drink here is not the best.
There is no regulation. In this community, many tenants are merely trying to find a place to lay their head.
They said when they come to power, the KIAs and we Hustle boys, they will let us get work. Then they will do Zongo development. They didn't do it.
That was Eric Badan, a resident who relocated from Basa in the Oti region 6 years ago. He observed that his community had not changed significantly because politicians never keep their word.
Oh, since he came here, nothing no change. Nothing no change. We are living the same thing. The politicians, they are come all the time to lie us. They will just come. They need power. So when you lie to you, you give them power. They avoid you.
Jojo Kopner, Joy News.
Right, now, meanwhile, the Accra Mayor, Mohamed Nia Soa, has assured them that the Vice President's promise to upgrade the slum of Agbogbloshie is on course. He blamed COVID-19 for disrupting the implementation of the initiative, but added that plans for the construction of amenities have been approved.
The Accra Metropolitan Assembly was also tasked to look at the reconstruction of the community office, the construction of the hostel for the KIA, and then the construction of the market for the plantain sellers, which is on the opposite side of the old Fadaman settlement. The provision of washrooms and toilet facilities, it's under the purview of the Ministry of Sanitation. That is the comprehensive plan that we're doing. Unfortunately, we were struck by COVID in 2020. So with all the effort which was put in, 2020 was a year that no action was taken because of COVID. We were in lockdown and all kinds of activities that we could not do. This year is a year of action for those facilities to be provided in that area.
Yeah.
So Agbogbloshie is to East Legon and Nima Mamubi is to Villaggio. Okay, let's go.
Winston.
Oh no,
Levels don't change.
You are saying something.
Oh no, I'm just trying to get a few things right.
Yeah, that one too covered. Anyway,
Let's get to the papers.
Covered a lot
Said they were
back
going
to
to
us.
build high rises
Yeah,
in Nima Mamubi,
covered.
Well,
and they were going to provide the same level of services of East Legon
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Agbogbloshie.
It's covered.
And by the way, for the benefit of those who may not have been to Agbogbloshie, this is a slum.
Certainly so.
Yes, it's a settlement. In fact, most of it completely illegal.
Yeah.
But it's really come to stay in this in Accra, and it's got all manner of people living in a community where there are no facilities, no toilets, nothing. They live in shacks that have been cobbled together. It is not a healthy place to live.
Well, let's get into the papers. But if you really want to see whether this, how these things can be achieved, look at the Ashaman cooperative units when they talked about this gentrification exercise. Anyway, let's get to the Ghanaian Times. And starting off with COVID, which has been giving us lots of issues. Government earmarks $25 million seed money for establishment of National Vaccine Institute. As the economy rebounds amid COVID-19, Ghana to be fastest growing economy in Africa, according to the president. TUC is calling for public sector salaries commission to advise government. And pastor, wife allegedly murdered at Ayiti Kofe. That's on the front page of the Ghanaian
Now,
Times.
the Daily Graphic has that story, but it says Fitch ratings, economy fastest growing. Okay, so it's the actual story by Donald Atoda Patem says has projected Ghana to be the fastest growing economy in sub-Saharan Africa as it emerges strongly from COVID-19. There is more on the front page. I'll be interested in, today, right? At 1 p.m., the IMF will release the World Economic Report and an update on it. I'll be interested in knowing whether it affirms this position or not. Now, retool hospitals for efficiency. That's the urologist speaking there. And Libya, OIF congratulate Ghana. That's also on the front page of the Daily Graphic. Those are the stories there.
Now, the New Crusading Guide says Akufo-Addo charges state-owned enterprises to target profit and efficient output. Now, yesterday, 71 of them signed a performance contract.
Yeah.
And in 2019, you had a loss of 188.9 million.
And they were not sacked.
No. And in 2020, it's 586 million.
Still, they were not sacked.
You ask the question, what's happening to them?
Yeah, but because this massive losses mostly should come with, I'm going home, I'm retiring from the job, I can't do it. But mostly because we get, that people are not so qualified to run these places. We hardly are able to sack them because of their political leanings, right? Anyway.
Let's continue and adopt practical measures to improve education. Dr. Edutrum, policy rate kept unchanged at 13.5. Government pledges to rebuild a 5.4-kilometer road leading to Tanka Park Atoll. And Hassan Tampoli supports farmers in Gushegu with tractors.
Now, new minimum wage was to save layoffs and others. TUC is the one saying so. And government to rebuild 5.4-kilometer road leading to Tanka Park Atoll. This is the NPA boss, Dr. Mustafa Ahmed speaking there. And there's good news for the people of Tafo. Nana B, who is Henry Nana Boache, the NPP's national youth organizer, who celebrated his birthday yesterday, is cut short for the construction of a 30-bed children's ward. And that's supposed to be going to the Tafo Hospital, which has been lacking a proper unit like that. I mean, if all politicians do the same thing, I'm sure we can fix it one person at a time if we can collectively build the 8 at a time.
Okay, so the Daily Statesman, government to rebuild Varco roundabout to Tor Road. Managers of state-owned enterprises taking to task over accountability and good corporate governance. And UG gets first female vice-chancellor, comes photograph, acting vice-chancellor, Professor Nanaba Piamfo, here on the front page of the Daily Statesman.
Now, the Chronicle is reporting this morning, industry players rush to register with AIOMCG and dangerous Bujumbura refugee camp to be demolished. That's on the front page of Chronicle 2. Now, tension at police headquarters over Nagode. You know Nagode. I mean, thank you. Promotions. So they say outgoing IGP to pulled out on Friday, but ahead of the going out, the Chronicle is reporting that he's doing things.
So thank you, promotions.
Nagode. That's what. So before he will leave, he has to do things.
He has to do a few things.
Yes.
Anyway, the Business and Financial Times says Bank of Ghana keeps policy rate over increasing debt stock and inflation. CSOs in agri call for lower usage of fertilizer to protect environment. And guess what? 47 public enterprises failed to submit financials to government in 6 years.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
47 of them in 6 years have failed to do so.
Yeah, and still they are there, right?
And we're told that 6 student enterprises will be sanctioned, and so that's the Director General of the State Interest and Governance Authority, Stephen Asamoah, disclosing that 6 state-owned enterprises are currently being sanctioned for their persistent disregard of the public financial management taxes, even though he shied away from disclosing the names. What's going to happen to them?
So let's be clear. Was not last year? It was 2019 that I spoke to him when he had just reformed the thing into the SIGA. And he said the same thing about we cracking the whip of those who are not doing the job right and all of that. 2 years down the line, you are still saying that we will sanction them.
He said the same thing to me when I spoke with him. He said, we're going to crack them.
At some point in time, we should move from just the talk to action. So people will believe our talk.
Exactly.
Anyway, now the Daily Guide is reporting this morning. Chief beats Queen Mother over funeral donation. And this is a very... Yeah. There's a disagreement between the chief and the Queen Mother over what's supposed to be the amount that was actually given by different people. And this disagreement resulted in some violence, which we do not support. This is the chief of Dantano, a farming community in Esnafo South of Ahafo region. His name is Kwekwanane. He's dealt with the Queen Mother. The picture it's a very old woman, and this is a very terrible conduct on the chief's part, because the chief suspect that the Queen Mother has done something, which is not the case. Now, there's another story. Jamaro in Canada.
Canada. Yes.
You know Canada?
I know Canada.
Yeah, not Canada.
The MP.
Yes, MP Canada.
Okay.
Yes, NDC MPs in trouble apparently, and I understand that in a couple of days, if not today, there are rulings that are going to go in that direction. This is over their citizenship in some ways. Now, Nana outlines vaccine plan, 18 million doses coming, and GIS makes big haul. They seize drugs, a huge one. And Nana B, being assisted to cut the tape, is also on the front page of the Daily Guide.
Right, let's go straight to the BBC, and they're bringing us the news thanks to Fidelity Bank, Believe With Us, and Sethi Brothers.
This is a bank, First Atlantic Bank.